Welcome to the Estate Preservation Law Firm. My name is Bridget Walker, and I am the owner and sole attorney here. We focus on the areas of estate planning, elder law, and probate and estate administration. One of the reasons I find estate planning to be important is because it allows you to maintain control and flexibility during times of your life when you may not have control and flexibility. It allows you to choose who you want to take care of you if, God forbid, you can't make your own healthcare decisions or make your own financial decisions, pay your bills. You decide who will do that for you in an estate plan. Estate planning is really for everybody, whether you're 18 or 118. Everyone needs to have some kind of estate plan. Now, my plan may be very different from your plan or your neighbor's plan. We do a lot of work with 55 and over communities, and I always hear, well, Sally said I need to have a trust because she has one. A trust isn't necessarily right for everyone, and it doesn't meet everyone's goals. But everyone needs to have financial power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, and some way to transfer assets at death, whether that's a will or a trust or through beneficiary designations or joint ownership. We do client review conversations here at the Estate Preservation Law Firm with our clients every 2 years. They're not mandatory, but we give them the opportunity to come in, make sure their assets are properly aligned to their plan, talk about any changes in family, finance, or health. Because estate planning, like I said, is a journey and it's not a one-time event. It's a huge investment of time and money, but if you think about how important it is to pass on your legacy to your loved ones, or to make sure that you're protected in the event you become incompetent or incapacitated, you can't put a value on that. A comprehensive estate plan is what we provide here at the Estate Preservation Law Firm. And when I say comprehensive, I mean that it protects you in the event that you pass away. It will transfer your assets to your loved ones, how you want, when you want, and by whom you want. But it also takes into consideration what happens if you're here and you can't make your own decisions anymore, or you can't handle your finances anymore. You want to have a plan that not only transfers at death, but appoints agents to take care of you in those times when you can't take care of yourself. When looking and interviewing with estate planning attorneys, and I do recommend that you find one that you can connect with on a personal level, because hopefully your estate planning attorney is not going to be a one-time transaction. Your estate planning attorney is going to be your guide throughout your journey, and that journey can begin when you're 18 and end long after you've passed away. So you want to make sure that you can connect with that person, that you trust that person, and they have the experience and knowledge that would be required in order to put a good comprehensive plan in place for you. Estate planning became my area of focus initially because I sort of fell into it. I was a paralegal intern for an estate planning and elder law firm in Worcester, Mass. For 18 years. And that's where I learned everything I know about estate planning. But over the course of my career, people are always asking, why do you do what you do? Why are you here? So I started to think back to my childhood, and maybe I didn't realize it then, but now I look back and think that my grandparents were one of the reasons why I do what I do. My grandmother was very ill throughout the course of my middle school and high school career. She was a very stubborn, strong woman who did not want to give up control, and she wanted to make sure that her family's home passed to her children when she passed away, because she inherited it from her mom. So she would not do a financial power of attorney. She did not have a will. She did not have a healthcare power of attorney. She passed away. The house did pass to my grandfather, and he was drowning in medical debt. So he was not able to keep paying for, he was able to keep paying for the house only by taking a very expensive non-commercial mortgage, so that he could pay down the medical debt but still keep the house. Well, he passed away a year later, and my mom ended up inheriting the house. Without his income, she could no longer continue to pay for that non-commercial mortgage and was forced to sell the property. I look back now, had my grandmother had a proper estate plan in place and had trusted someone and been educated to know that by doing the plan, she wasn't giving up control, she was actually maintaining it, we may still have that family house today. Or we would have had the option to keep it in our family as opposed to selling it to pay a mortgage. The estate preservation law firm is the closest thing that I could create to a family business. I've always wanted to have my own business, and good, bad, or indifferent, always wanted my family to be a part of that, because family is very important to me. And you can see that when we do our presentations and the things that we have in our office, and just how I generally operate. My husband often says that when you walk into the office, it's like walking into our house. So everything about the estate preservation law firm comes from within myself and is very much me. And I want to take care of people, I want to help people, and I want to add value to anything that I do. So we have, my family works here. My daughter has been with me since she was 15. Say that out loud. So my son works here, Christopher, he's also here. And my husband is Tony, the self-proclaimed IQ, is here witnessing or helping out at seminars or just having conversations with clients about things other than estate planning. And Abby, my paralegal, she's pretty much family now, not biological, but her and my daughter, Lexi, have become good friends. They have kids that are the same age. So we really treat the office as family, and everyone that comes into the office as family. We serve basically everyone over the age of 18 who is interested in getting an estate plan. We serve a lot of seniors because of the time that they are in their lives, the second phase of their lifetime. Young families who want to make sure that they have a guardian in place if, God forbid, something happens to them unexpectedly, who's going to take care of the kids for them financially and day to day. And we also serve a lot of families who either are or have loved ones who are living with dementia. I'm a certified dementia practitioner, and I did get that certification this year because I wanted to have those skills to be able to help those families, as I saw many of my clients struggling with that. We serve individuals and families throughout South Carolina. When I started the estate preservation law firm, I did so because I wanted to practice estate planning law my own way, the way that I had envisioned it. I wanted to make sure that my clients were taken care of, that they became part of a community that we built, whether it's with our clients, members of the community out at large, or whether it's people that we deal with from a business perspective. We really focus on taking care of and personalizing your experience with us. Um, we focus highly on education. We provide monthly lunch and learns where we bring in guest speakers to talk about different things that may be interrelated with your estate plan, but may be completely different. For example, this past month, we had a doctor come in and talk about do not resuscitates and what's required to put one of those in place. So education, taking care of our community, and also meeting folks where they want to meet, where they're comfortable. One thing that was really important to me was being able to provide home visits to my clients because I have difficult conversations. We're not talking about fun things. We're talking about what happens when you die, who's going to take care of you if you're incompetent. And I wanted my folks to feel comfortable, whether they were in my office or we were at their home. So even my office has a particular home comfortable feeling. It's not your standard law office that you would walk into with mahogany bookcases. We sit around a dining room table. We have a conversation like we're having a cup of coffee, friends having coffee.